Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be reviewing the 2023 movie Energy. This movie was written by Sabri Whitfield and directed by Sabri Whitfield and Bria Stevens. The movie stars Hiram Robinson as Lathan and Sabri Whitfield as Marie. The movie follows Lathan and Marie and the ups and downs of their dating lives, which ultimately leads them to each other. If you love Tubi movies and you enjoyed this review, please like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to comment down below your opinion of the movie or any Tubi movies you would like to see me review. With all that being said, go get your snack, get your drink, get your boo, put the kids to bed, and let's get into this review. The movie begins and we meet Marie. She's sitting in her car touching up her makeup when she gets a phone call from one of her friends just calling to check on her. She tells her friend she's fine and she's getting ready to go into the event. We then meet Lathan and we hear his brother beating on his door, basically just coming over to find something to eat. Lathan tells him he's going to a speed dating event that his mom wants him to go to so he can find a wife and she can have some grandchildren. His brother isn't feeling that.
Oh, wife? Bro, wife? Man, listen, you get you one of them, then what? I ain't gonna be able to come over no more. Eat all your food. When my toilet get messed up, slide to your crib, do my ones and twos, you feel me?
That don't sound too bad, my dog.
Lathan agrees with his brother and decides to skip out on the speed dating event and go to the bar. So we get to the speed dating event where we see Marie sitting at a table, and the first person to sit down at her table is a female. But Marie is not into females. The female is not trying to hear it and Marie had to get rude, so she rudely left the table. The next person to sit down at Marie's table is Marcus Elgin Barry Eugene Smith III. Now, he did not have to give his entire government name, but he rubs Marie the wrong way by insinuating that Marie would be giving it up tonight. But she gets him all the way together.
Even if I was fucking on a first night, do it look like I would fuck you?
The next guy is a straight up nerd and asks Marie if she watches anime. He gets a little offended when Marie says no and says all females like her like hood dudes. We then meet this fine brother named Darnell, played by Denzel Dandridge. We find out he's a restaurant owner and offers to cook Marie a meal. When their time is up, Darnell wants to get to know Marie a little more.
I was enjoying our conversation. Maybe if it's okay with you, we can exchange numbers, talk about the first date.
Marie agrees and gives him her number. Girl, I would have too. I know you shouldn't go based off just looks, but his conversation wasn't bad either. But anyway, we then see Marie in the car talking to her sister and telling her about Darnell. She seems excited, but we'll see what happens between them. We then see Marie and Darnell texting each other back and forth, setting up a date. They agree upon 5 p.m. and Darnell says he will pick Marie up. For me, he's cute, don't get me wrong, but we could meet somewhere. You don't need to have my address, we just met. We then cut over to Lathan and his friends in the gym, talking how most men talk.
Ooh-wee. Man, last night was crazy as hell. Y'all should have been there. Your boy had all the big booty holes on me.
Lathan's brother then says Lathan was in a corner, basically looking like a lame. But Lathan says he's tired of going to these places and seeing the same females. Sir, if you continuously go to the same place, i.e. the bar, you're going to run into the same females. But anyway, Lathan's brother kept telling his business and brings up the speed dating event Lathan's mother wanted him to go to.
He was over happy, over excited, really trying to go. Had his tie done, looking all spiffy.
Lathan's friend Mario says he has someone he can hook Lathan up with and invites him to go out for the weekend on like a double date. Lathan agrees, but his brother feels a certain type of way.
Oh, Mario! Man, you know I'm going through it. Bro, why didn't you ask me first?
Cause wow, nigga, you still living at home with your mama.
I'm going to assume that Lathan and his brother just have the same dad and different moms. Anyway, Lathan's brother gets mad and storms out. We then meet an older lady who we find out is Lathan's mother, Sheila. She's arriving to a doctor's appointment, and while she's waiting to be seen, she calls Lathan to see when she will see him. Lathan says he's been busy with work, and she asks how the speed dating went, but Lathan admits he didn't go. He feels like people who go to those type of events are just looking to hook up. He then tells his mother that his friend Mario and him are going on a double date. But his mother says something that makes Lathan uncomfortable, and it's a bit of foreshadowing as well.
Why you rushing me to find a wife and have kids? I hope you be rushing to babysit them kids.
The rate you going, Lathan, I'll be dead and gone by the time that happens.
Mom, you ain't going nowhere. Stop talking like that. I told you, every time you talk like that, it just brings my mood all the way down.
We then see Miss Sheila being called back to see the doctor. The doctor comes into her room and asks Miss Sheila how she's feeling. She says she's been fatigued, and this is where we find out that she's been going through chemotherapy. She hasn't told Lathan this yet, but the doctor thinks that she should tell her family because things are not looking good. But she says she's not ready yet.
This really would crush him if this happened. I just want him to be happy. I just want him to be happy.
This scene made me tear up. The actress did a wonderful job portraying that emotion. The doctor then says she should tell Lathan before it's too late, and it crushes him even more. But now we can see why she is pushing Lathan to get married and have kids, so she can see this happen because she has limited time. We then see Darnell pick up Marie for their date. He surprises Marie by taking her to one of his restaurants, the same restaurant from the speed dating event, and Darnell is a smooth one. You gotta watch those type.
Marie, I told you, I'm looking for my wife. And the moment I saw you, I knew you were special. And if you ask me, this is the way a wife should be treated at all times.
They are having dinner and Darnell asks Marie if she wants kids. She says yes, and then he asks her if she would date someone who already has kids. But she says hell no. This obviously bothers Darnell, and he has an attitude for the rest of the date. Darnell drops Marie off at home and pretty much speeds off before she can even make it to her front door. This is the last we'll probably see of Mr. Darnell. It's the next day, and we see Marie exercising with her friend. They take a break, and Marie starts to tell her friend about the date she had with Darnell. She tells her friend how Darnell's attitude changed after she said she wouldn't date a man with kids, and her friend states the obvious.
You know what that means, right?
What?
He got kids, and probably a lot of them. And if that's the case, you need to be running anyways. I'm talking about fast, like way faster than we just ran up here.
Marie's friend then invites her to come out this weekend for a double date, and Marie agrees to go. We then see Marie leaving a store when she runs into Lathan's mom, Sheila, who has a flat tire. Marie offers to help her, but Sheila says her single son will be there in a moment. Marie then gives Sheila her name and number just in case. As Marie leaves, Lathan pulls up to help his mother. She tells him about Marie, but Lathan wants his mom to stop trying to hook him up. Sheila tries to give Lathan Marie's number, but he doesn't want to take it. We then see Lathan with his friend Mario on the double date with his girl and a friend named Aria. It looks like Marie is not the friend that ended up going on this double date. But anyway, they have some drinks while they bowl, and Lathan ends up taking Aria home, or Aria ends up taking Lathan to his place. Aria and Lathan get back to his place and get straight to it. I feel like she knew what it was when he invited her over. But anyway, Lathan puts Aria out, and Aria throws like a little kid shots at Nathan before she leaves. It's the next day, and Lathan gets a phone call from his friend Mario asking what happened with Aria. Lathan tells Mario what happened, but says he slipped up and didn't use protection. We then see Marie in the gym working out, and Lathan spots her and tries to shoot his shot, but Marie is not interested.
I'm not interested. Plus, how many girls have you talked to at this gym before?
None, actually. I was hoping you would be the first and the last.
And let me guess, that line works on everybody too, huh?
Lathan somehow wears Marie down, and she agrees to go on a date with him. They exchange phone numbers and set up a date for the upcoming Friday. We then cut to Marie with her friends drinking wine and smoking hookah. Marie gives her friends the tea and tells them about meeting Lathan at the gym and that they're going on a date. Marie's friends tell her not to give it up and tells a story about what happened to her friend who gave it up on the first night.
Because me and my homegirl went on that double date, and she fucked him too fast, and he don't even talk to her no more. I'm talking about straight up cut her off, like not fucking with her at all.
Marie says she's not going to give it up, and we found out Marie didn't go on the double date because she had to work. Her friend is a little salty about Marie canceling, but they quickly change the subject and pretty much start playing card games and party games and drinking a little more. We then see Lathan FaceTime Marie to talk to her about their upcoming date. Lathan says he will pick up Marie at 8 for their date. This girl is too trustworthy when it comes to letting people have her address. Boy, I will meet you there. I do not know you, sir. I just met your raggedy butt in the gym. We then see Lathan pick up Marie for their date. And he set up a date where they're pretty much doing painting in a tent. And it's cute or whatever. They start basically talking to get to know each other better when we learn that Marie just moved back to her hometown after finishing school where she studied political science. She wanted to be a lawyer, but thinks law school is out of reach for her. Lathan gives her some words of advice.
Like, look, ain't nothing out of reach. Plus, ain't nothing impossible. Anything worth having takes a little time, baby.
Marie says that she has a non-profit organization working with kids and likes what she does now. Marie then tells Nathan that she does want kids and asks Lathan does he have any. He says no and tells her he wants kids, but he wants to wait until he gets married to have kids. Marie agrees with this answer and says she's happy she went on this date. Lathan then goes in for the kiss and Marie obliges. We then go into a montage of Lathan and Marie enjoying each other's company and loving on each other, and they're cute or whatever, but this is before all ish breaks loose. We then see Marie invite Lathan to go do some activities with the kids at her nonprofit. He says he'll go, he just has to send a few work emails out, and she asks Lathan if he can drive because she hasn't got her much needed oil change yet. He agrees and tells her she needs to leave her car with him so he can get her oil changed, but he still agrees to drive. We then see Lathan and Marie with the kids from her nonprofit, spending time with them and having a blast. Marie then thanks Lathan for helping with the kids, and they have a little tender moment in front of, I believe it's a counselor or one of Marie's employees. I guess spending time with the kids, or maybe it's just the wine Marie is sipping on, but it has Marie feeling some type of way because that night she puts it on Lathan. Whatever Marie did got Lathan wanting her to meet his mother because he asks if she's willing to do so. Marie says she can meet her at Lathan's birthday party, which was supposed to be a surprise, but Lathan said he's going to set up something one-on-one for them to meet. We then cut to the big day, meeting day, and Marie says she's not nervous, but Lathan is a little nervous because no one meets his mother. Just then, Miss Sheila arrives and is shocked and excited to see Marie, telling Lathan that this was the sweet girl who offered to help her with her flat tire. Miss Sheila then tells Lathan that Marie is his wife and brings out Lathan's baby pictures.
And guess what? I brought some pictures.
Oh yeah, let me see.
Take a look at these so we can see just how big your kids' heads will be.
Nah, Ma, you ain't finna do this. No, she can't see these pictures. Close this up.
Let me see the pictures.
See them later.
We then see Lathan meeting up with his friends to tell them some news that may, or actually will, affect his relationship with Marie.
Look, you remember that girl you went on that double date with the other day?
Oh, you talking about girl from the bowling alley?
Exactly. Why she find my Instagram and DM me to she pregnant after I post a picture of me and my girl Marie?
Shit.
He says he hasn't told Marie, and I think that is wrong. She should be the first person he should have told, but this'll blow up in his face later. Anyway, Lathan's brother is excited and buys shots for everyone in the restaurant or bar, wherever they are, but Lathan isn't feeling it and leaves. We then cut over to Marie and her friends, and she tells them that Lathan has been ignoring her and doesn't know why. Her friends feel like Marie needs to get answers, and she needs to get them now.
No, fuck all of that. I think you should call his motherfucking phone and see what's up. Get a good feel of his energy and see what's going on.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead and call him.
Marie calls Lathan and asks him why she hasn't heard from him, and he tells her he's dealing with a lot. Marie says she planned the party for him, and Lathan says they need to talk, but not today, maybe tomorrow or sometime. Really? You're pushing Marie away for your mistake? You're pushing her away because you messed up? Boy, he says they will talk and apologizes for not taking her feelings into consideration, and tells Marie he loves her, but she just hangs up. We then see Marie and Lathan at his party, and they look happy, for now. Just then, Aria and Marie's friend Lauren show up to basically ruin the party. Mario asks Lauren why she's being messy since Marie is her friend, but she says she has nothing to do with the situation. Sis, you definitely do. But anyway, Aria then goes over to where Lathan and Marie are and brings up the drama.
I'm pregnant by your nigga.
Yeah! Hey, this almost better than Twitter porn, for real.
Marie is shocked and she is pissed, and she should be, because like I said, Lathan should have told her first. But anyway, her and Lauren end up getting into it, and they end up getting into a physical altercation. The fight between Marie and Lauren is broken up, and after Lauren is escorted out, Marie turns to Lathan and goes off.
You made me look dumb as fuck when you could have just told me. I can't trust you or my friends.
Talking about
Get the fuck off me.
I said it, and as I said, this whole situation blew up in Lathan's face. He should have just been straight up with Marie, especially since the encounter with Aria happened before he and Marie got together. But anyway, Marie leaves and Lathan is pissed, and his brother is not making the situation any better. Marie is going through. Her friend comes over to check on her, and Marie says she's not doing good, but her friend says she got her.
That shit was fucked up. But it's gonna be okay. We gonna get through this together.
Marie then says that she was really falling for Lathan. But not only that, she lost who she thought was a friend behind the whole situation. Her friend then says that when she sees Lauren, it's on sight, and sis, I'm with you. She says that Lauren was jealous of Marie, and I can see that. We then cut over to Lathan, pretty much drowning his sorrows in liquor, but he gets into it with the bartender because she cuts him off. Sir, get your drunk ass out of here. I don't get paid enough for this. We then see Lathan wake up in his car, getting a phone call from his mother, just calling to check on him. She said he needs to get his ish together and hints to Lathan that she won't be around very long.
I don't have long. And before I leave here, you know that's my wish.
Look, Mom, you ain't going nowhere. Stop talking like that.
Lathan feels like he's the victim and wants nothing to do with the baby that's coming into this world. But his mom is not trying to hear that and tells him he needs to take care of his responsibility and he needs to get his life together. Lathan gets a phone call from Mario checking on him, and he then tells Lathan to come over because he has something he needs to tell him. Lathan says he doesn't need any more bad news, but agrees to meet Mario at his house. We then see Lathan back at his house, and there's a knock at the door. Lathan thinks it's Mario, but it's Aria, and she says she has something to tell him before somebody else does. But he says he's want nothing to do with her. Just then, Mario and Lauren walk in and tell Lathan what's really going on.
Man, she ain't even pregnant.
What?
It's like, as soon as I told her you and Marie was talking, she got jealous and started making me believe all her weak ass lies.
Lathan is pissed at everyone and tells everyone to get out. Lauren and Aria then get into an argument and get into a fight, a physical fight. And Lathan physically breaks them up and puts everybody out, including Mario. We fast forward to 2 weeks later and we see Marie working out, getting that post-breakup body together. And her trainer is a creep and a weirdo. Ugh. Anyway, we then see Marie see Lathan's brother, and he says how Lathan really misses Marie and that she should call and message and reach out to him. Marie is not trying to hear that and tells him to tell Lathan good luck and good luck with that new baby. Just as Marie leaves, Lathan walks in, but he's not mad he missed her. We then see Miss Sheila at the doctor's office, and he tells her the chemotherapy has been working. Miss Sheila is elated and calls Lathan to check on him. He tells his mother that Aria lied and she wasn't even pregnant and he doesn't have a baby on the way. Miss Sheila then completely changes her tune.
But don't rush. Take care of yourself first. And you have plenty of time to have kids. I'll be around.
Now, of all people, you gonna say don't rush. And you was the one rushing me to settle down.
She then tells Lathan if Marie is the one, don't let time pass. And that's exactly what Lathan trifling ass did. Fast forward to 6 months later, and we see Lathan out, celebrating a new promotion he got at work. Miss Sheila comes out to celebrate with her son, and they have a little dance on the dance floor when Miss Sheila collapses. They get Miss Sheila to the hospital, and her doctor lets Lathan know that she's very sick, and she's been going through chemo for the past year. We then get a sad montage of Lathan being there with his mother until it's finally time to let her go.
Love you.
Oh child, when I tell you I cried, Miss Sheila was the rock of this movie and she was Lathan's everything. But anyway, we then see Lathan spreading his mother's ashes when he gets a phone call, and it's Marie. She called to see how Lathan has been since he's lost his mother, and he said he'll be okay. She then tells Lathan that they should meet up and talk, and we see Marie is pregnant. She wants to meet up with Lathan at a location in an hour and says that she'll send him the address. We then see Marie arrive at the diner to meet up with Lathan. Child, she sits there for all of 2 minutes before she asks the waitress for a pen and paper and writes Lathan a note and then leaves. The waitress picks up the note, kind of confused, and just then Lathan shows up looking for Marie. He asks the waitress if she's seen a female waiting for someone, and the waitress says yes and hands Lathan the note.
I love you, Lathan, but I'm not ready to face you yet. I'm sorry.
After reading the note, Lathan calls someone as he leaves the diner. We don't know who it is, and pretty much that's the end of the movie. I would give this movie a 6 out of 10. This movie had one of the most frustrating endings for me. Like, you call this man to meet him and then you ghost him. Like, why? Y'all are having a baby and you need to come face to face with the father of your child. But I'm pretty sure there'll be a part 2 and they need to go ahead and hurry up with that because I have too many unanswered questions. I feel like Lathan and Marie's relationship did move a little too fast, and Lathan should have communicated better with Marie when it came to the whole Aria situation. There's no excuse for that one. Lauren was a snake, period, point blank, and like Marie's friend said, pretty much on sight. I was really sad when Miss Sheila passed because, like I said, she was the rock of this family, and it really hurt that she passed before she was able to see her grandchild that Lathan was having with Marie. She would have been so excited. I wish she was around to see it. And for Darnell, like I said, we didn't even hear from her before anymore, so that's that on Darnell. And that's the review. Please don't forget to like the video, comment down below what you thought about this movie and any other Tubi movies that you would like me to review. And please subscribe to the channel. All of these movies I review, you can watch on Tubi for free, so please go support. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.